We had some people ask me to make some recommendations for drink recipes. I'm much better at drawing tikis than I am mixing things in tikis. I have some followers who are actual mixologists, and I'm sure I'm going to embarrass myself. But I've got a B.G. Reynolds recipe that I got emailed the other day for a suffering bastard. I've made it a couple times this week, and it's pretty good. My execution, not the recipe. I'm sure the recipe is excellent. My execution is pretty good. For those who don't know me, I'm Dan. I'm here with the family. I've got Julia with me and the kids. And Julia and I are gonna have drinks, and the kids are going to splash in the pool, and everybody's gonna cool off.
Well, we are out in the pool.
We are. We got a new kiddie pool. Is it keeping you cool today?
Mm-hmm.
Here's our setup today. We've got 2 of my new mugs, and the first tiki I ever bought. When I was reading Missioner's Hawaii, I got way into tikis about 1998, and I bought my brother this tiki from my tiki in Cocoa Beach as a graduation present, which he said, "Oh, that's a very cool tiki. Would you like to keep it?" Sort of like a Homer's bowling ball gift to Marge, and he's going to be the backdrop. The first thing that the Suffering Bastard calls for is bourbon. So I just picked up some bourbon that is from Newcastle, Maine. I figured since we're in Maine, we're going to try to make this with some Maine ingredients. That way you guys can't duplicate it and you can't tell me how far off I am. Julia is our bourbon drinker. We've never had this before, even though it's local. So Julia's going to test drive it for us. Really good. Split Rock Distilling, Newcastle, Maine. Okay, the next ingredient we need is gin. So we've got Cold River Traditional Gin. It's from Freeport, Maine. We're making this with as many Maine ingredients as possible. Let's pour it in. It smells like pine needles, which is good because we're in the pine tree state. All right, next, this is something I've never used before. I've had plenty of drinks that have it, but I didn't know a thing about it. But we need aromatic bitters, so we're putting those in next. All right, we didn't have any of the B.G. Reynolds lime cordial, but I did have some Rose's sweetened lime juice. I couldn't find a Maine alternative, so we're using that. There you have the Maine alcohol ingredients glowing like the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. We're gonna mix it up in our mason jar. It says to shake it with the ice and then mix in the ginger beer. It says to pour it into a Collins glass, but that would not help me sell a tiki mug. The last thing that we're putting in the main flavor you taste is ginger beer. Captain Eli's ginger beer is a Maine ginger beer. It's really strong, but we like it. We're pouring it in with all the mixed stuff, and we'll see how it goes. The last thing we have to add is the garnish. And again, I'm not a bartender or a mixologist or anything. I just like to draw tikis. But here we are, our very own Suffering Bastard. Enjoy. What do you think?
Delicious.
Have you ever had a Suffering Bastard before? I know I have, but I honestly can't remember because I don't get them very often. But I like it.
Have more of them.
Yeah? We've got all the stuff, and I'm not drinking all this gin myself.
It's so good.